In the vast world of Game of Thrones, where every decision seems to shape the fates of key characters, one huge alteration almost made its way into the series. George R.R. Martin, the author behind A Song of Ice and Fire, once considered a massive time jump between two major novels, A Storm of Swords and A Feast for Crows, which could have dramatically shifted the direction of the story and the characters within it. The idea was to fast forward 5 years after the events of A Storm of Swords, during a time when several major developments had already taken place. By this point, Oberyn Martell had died, Jon Snow had become the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, Daenerys had banished Jorah, and Arya Stark had traveled to Braavos to train as a faceless man. Martin thought a time jump could allow for the characters, especially the Stark children, to mature and grow, making them more fitting for the hardships that awaited them in the future. However, this concept came with its own set of challenges. Martin explained in an interview with Gizmodo that while some characters would have benefited from this jump, others would have been left in the dust. For instance, Arya, who was only 12 at the time, would have matured into a deadly 17-year-old, a change that could have worked well for her storyline. On the flip side, adult characters like Cersei Lannister would have had to go through a lengthy process of political maneuvering with 6 different hands of the king, which would have complicated the narrative and left the reader or viewer feeling bogged down by flashbacks. Another hurdle was the potential recasting of key characters if the time jump had been adapted to the show. Much like House of the Dragon, where time jumps required new actors to take over pivotal roles, Game of Thrones might have faced a jarring transition in which beloved characters like Arya, Sansa, and Bran would have been replaced by older actors. This would have disrupted the continuity that viewers had grown attached to over the years. While the time jump could have worked in some instances, it would have led to more difficulties than benefits, especially in adapting the story for television. Ultimately, Martin stuck to his original plan, allowing the Stark children and other young characters to endure some of the toughest childhoods in literature, leading to their complex growth and the gripping narrative that captured the hearts of viewers worldwide.